of my buttermilk blueberry bread. Can y'all believe I made this? Y'all want to know how I make it? Let's rewind the tape. Today, we're making buttermilk blueberry bread. Buttermilk blueberry bread. I can't even say it twice. Wow, that is crazy. Anyway, let's just see what we need. Let's get started. To make your buttermilk blueberry bread, I said it, that's amazing. I was gonna try to say it twice, but y'all know I can't do that, I already tried. Anyways, you're gonna need buttermilk, obviously, sugar, this is brown sugar and white sugar mixed together because I'm trying to save bowls because I have to wash these and it's a whole other story. Egg, that's just one egg. Butter, that's gonna be melted, but it's not yet melted. Flour, baking soda, and salt, all in one bowl. Again, we're trying to save bowls. Vanilla, and blueberries, and that's it. It's so simple. The first step is obviously invite your best friend to enjoy with you because, you know, who enjoys a nice buttermilk bread other than me and 350? Well, you might enjoy it if you make it. So anyway, the point is invite 350. Our next step is we're gonna melt our butter because we have to wait for our butter to cool before we can put it in and everything else that we're doing here. So instead of waiting for it to cool later, you melt it first and then you don't have to worry about it until it's time to add it, and by then it's already ready. Brilliant. Let's do it. All right, and now that our butter is cooled and melted and cooled. Wow, what is happening today? Rewind. Now that our butter is melted and cold, we're gonna put it aside and get this part started for real. Next step, we're gonna combine our buttermilk and our sugars. Let's do that. Buttermilk is such a weird thing because it's like butter and, I guess it's just butter and milk. I guess it's not that weird, but it just seems like a weird thing. Now we're gonna add in our sugar, brown and white. And now stir it up. Spoon or whisk? I never know. I always use a spoon, but some people are like, Flannery, should we use a whisk? So I guess we'll whisk it and see what happens. And of course, now that I'm using a whisk, people are gonna be like, Flannery, why are you using a whisk? You should have used a spoon. But I mean, what do I know? I guess I should know because I'm in here doing it. But I mean, as long as it gets started, that's what matters. So use whatever appliance, use whatever utensil you would like to stir with. Now we're gonna add in our one egg and our vanilla. Perfection. Love when that happens. Vanilla. Beautiful right there. Now let's see if our butter is cooled. I touch it to my face to see if it's warm. It's like a tiny bit warm, so we'll give it one more second. You know that waiting song? Do 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 do. Well, wait, let's combine our dry ingredients together because I heard that's a professional thing to do. We're gonna combine our baking soda and our salt into our flour. Good thing I got a spoon already. And then that's really gonna like save us a step. Well, I guess not really because I would have to do this anyways, but if I do it now, I'm saving time. Now stir it up. Wow, this might be the easiest step I've ever done. Easy peasy. I think our butter's ready. Oh, this is heavier than I thought it was gonna be. Tilt our bowl and stir it up. We're getting there, y'all. We're so close. It's like when you're making chocolate chip cookies and you're about to add in the chocolate chips, you're like almost at the end. Oh, I wish I was making chocolate chip cookies. This is gonna be fantastic too, though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, who doesn't love buttermilk blueberry bread? Well, I mean, I've never had it, but I'm sure it's fantastic. It's now time to add in our flour, baking soda, and salt mixture into our other mixture to complete our bread. Now, I've already sifted this before I started. I sifted the flour before we started filming, before I added in the salt and the baking soda, because I was being so efficient. That's something that the professionals do, and I'm a professional. I'm professional. I don't know about y'all, but stirring is just like, I really like stirring. Sometimes I'm not very good at it, and you might be thinking, Flannery, how can you be bad at stirring? Y'all have seen my videos. Y'all see how I stir. Now don't go back and watch me stir, because now that I mentioned it, that's gonna be embarrassing. So have y'all ever baked with blueberries and people are like, oh, when you bake with blueberries, make sure you coat them in flour or else they're gonna sink to the bottom, and you're like, okay, yes, definitely. Next time I bake with blueberries, I'm gonna put them in flour, and then you totally forget, and then you're just like, wow, I wonder if that actually works. Is putting flour on my blueberries gonna make them not sink to the bottom? Is adding flour to my blueberries gonna mess up the consistency of my buttermilk blueberry bread? If I have flour, what's that gonna do to it? Well, we're gonna put it to the test. This is a science experiment. Put your guesses down in the comments. Is this gonna work? Or is it not gonna work? Let's see. I'm just gonna put like a sprinkle. Oh look, it's raining flour. Is that enough? Is that too much? Think that's good? Looks like floured blueberries to me. Alright, so now that I have my sprayed pan, my floured blueberries, and my mixture, I think we're ready to assemble. I'm gonna fold in my blueberries so that the flour doesn't come off. I think that's how you do it, right? I just fold them in gently, then I pour it into my pan, and then we're done. Then we get to baking. Here goes nothing. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Now that I pour them in, that doesn't seem like that many blueberries. Oh, maybe I should fold. Oh no, I got blueberries stuck in my whisk. Oh man, maybe this is why I don't use a whisk. Look at this. This is what happens when I use a whisk. I get blueberries stuck in there. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see my blueberries? Oh, now I got stuff on my counter. Jeepers. Now we fold it in, which I think just means go like this. Right? Is this folding it in? That sounds like phoning it in. I mean, I'm not phoning it in. I'm actually doing it, but I don't know about this. Here we go. One more time. Well, not one more time. I haven't done it yet. But that makes me think of that song by NSYNC where they're like, here we go. Here we go. One more time. Everybody's feeling fine. Here we go now. And you know why they're feeling fine? Because they're about to have blueberry buttermilk bread made by Flannery. Except Flannery wasn't making buttermilk blueberry bread. Goodness gracious, that is so hard to say. But I wasn't making that back when they sang this song. But maybe they knew I was going to make it and they were just so excited about the future. So, anyways, y'all know how hard it is to scrape a bowl at this angle? It is very difficult. It is very difficult for me to do. Alrighty, here we go. I can't really tell if it's going to spill, but it looks beautiful. And now it's time to see 350. And now we'll wait for 5 to 65. Imagine if it only took 5 minutes. That would be amazing. Oh man. I mean 50 to 60, but that makes me think about something. Let's do a poll. When you're baking something, what is worse? Waiting for it to bake and cool down so you can eat it, or doing the dishes? That is a real tough call. But I mean, personally, I would say the hardest part is waiting. Because it seems like it takes forever. Waiting is just so hard. It's the hardest part of my day. Waiting for my bread to cook. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's done. Look at it in my presentation. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. It looks like a bread. The big reveal. Will the blueberries be sunken to the bottom? It did not work. It did not work at all. That is the worst hack I've ever heard of. It did nothing. Absolutely nothing. All blueberries are at the bottom. Who came up with this? What did I do wrong? Alrighty, y'all. The moment we have all been waiting for. But there's something else I want to bring up real quick before I have a bite of this. You know in Willy Wonka, when the girl eats the blueberry candy and she turns violet, and they're like, Violet, you're turned violet. even though she ate blueberry, and last time I checked, violet was purple. So she ate blueberry and turned purple. Am I gonna eat this blueberry bread and turn violet? I did wear a blue shirt because of blueberry, but I'm just very confused on my colors right now. That's the thought that I had. Anyways, we're just gonna eat this guy. I had to take a pretty big bite because all my blueberries are at the bottom and I want to get, you know, blueberry and buttermilk. Because it is blueberry buttermilk bread. It tastes like blueberries. Am I changing colors? I'm not, because that's just a movie. It's not real. I'm not really getting buttermilk. Not that I really know what buttermilk tastes like all on its own. But I'm getting blueberry, and that was the point, so it worked! Well, y'all, that's all I got for you this week. This week, I made blueberry buttermilk bread. Bread with blueberries and buttermilk. I thought I had it. But I dare you guys to see how many times you can say that without messing it up. Either blueberry buttermilk bread or bread, but I can't even say it the other way. But see how many times you can say it, because I bet you could probably say more times than me. But anyways, that's not the point. I hope y'all make this. I hope that you like it. I hope that your blueberries do not stink. Goodness gracious, do not sink to the bottom. Bye, y'all.